Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So if you guys want to see more video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I also have a lot of exciting news to share with you guys, but I'm gonna save that for my next video. Thank you guys so much for your support and for being patient. This is everything I ate on my street food tour in China, starting off our food tour in Guilin. We went to a really popular restaurant that specializes in snail noodles. They are known for their sour tomato soup and super chewy noodles. And first, we have to prepare the snails by scrubbing them and boiling them. Then they were added to the sour soup along with some glass noodles and other toppings like fried garlic and spring onion. The result is an incredibly comforting bowl of sour tomato goodness. Next up, we visited a woman who makes a specialty of grilled fish. She grills the fish on this giant flat metal tray thing over charcoal. And she also grills these weird little fish cakes made from minced crab and fish. The fish cakes were soft and bouncy and had a delicious smoky flavor, but it was definitely a bit fishy for my liking. The grilled fish was cooked to perfection though, and was so tender and succulent. It literally fell apart at the slightest touch. We ate it with a sweet and sour tomato sauce, and it was just so good. And then we followed the sounds of singing and drums to this really colorful noodle and candy spot. First we got $3.50 whole deal, which has sour tomato soup and was filled with super soft minced crab and a bunch of other toppings too. Next we tried a $4 whole deal, which was smooth and creamy and had corn and other veggies. And then we grabbed some rainbow-colored candy, which was a nice snack. We then took a 3-hour train to Gichi, which is known for its beautiful rice terraces. On the way we stopped at a random noodle shop where we got a $12 whole deal. Now this one was extra thick and chewy, and was topped with minced crab and pork floss. When we arrived in Gai, we checked into our hotel and then headed out to explore more parts of the city. We started off by visiting this really colorful wet market where they sell all kinds of fresh produce. And right next door, there was also a big seafood market. We picked up a $25 whole deal, which had a flavorful sour soup and was full of juicy, meaty crab and other toppings too. We then took a 3-hour bus to Longsheng, which is famous for its rice terraces. On the way, we stopped at another seafood restaurant where we got a $16 whole deal, which had a nice sour soup and was filled with plump, juicy crab and other toppings. After checking into our hotel in Longsheng, we headed out to explore the town. We started off by visiting this tiny hole-in-the-wall noodle place. They make the noodles fresh right in front of you, and then cook them in a flavorful chicken broth. The noodles were thick and chewy, and had a nice salty flavor, but it wasn't anything spectacular, to be honest. Next we visited a really cool candy store where they pull the sugar mixture until it is almost like string. Then they twist it up and add peanuts or sesame seeds on top. Next we went to a restaurant where we got a $7 whole deal, which had a nice sour soup and was full of minced crab and other toppings too. We then walked around for a bit and found this restaurant that was recommended by a local. It's a family-run business, and they make their own special chili oil. The restaurant is famous for its spicy hot pot, and it was absolutely incredible. There was so much to choose from. The broth was rich and flavorful and had a nice amount of spice. And then there was just so much amazing food. There was beef, lamb, pork, chicken, fish, shrimp, squid, crab, mushrooms, potatoes, green beans, bok choy, tofu, noodles, rice, and so much more. We were eating non-stop for hours, and we even got a free dessert. On the second day in Longsheng, we got up early to catch the sunrise at the rice terraces, and afterwards we went to a restaurant. For breakfast, we got an $8 whole deal, which was very soupy and had a lot of toppings. It was nothing to rave about, to be honest, but the views were pretty nice afterwards. We explored some more parts of the rice terraces and then headed back to the city. We stopped at a really cool-looking restaurant and got a $9 whole deal, which had a nice sour tomato soup and was full of minced crab and other toppings. We then visited a really colorful wet market and grabbed some fresh fruit for a souvenir. We bought a $1 mango, which was freshly blended and tasted so sweet and refreshing. Afterwards, we took a bus back to Guilin. On our last day in China, we visited this famous Buddhist temple which dates back 700 years. Afterwards, we grabbed some snacks and souvenirs. We got a $2 pack of taro chips, which were crispy and had a nice salty and garlicky flavor. We also got a $3 box of mooncakes, which are normally only available during the Mid-Autumn Festival. These were soft and fluffy and had a nice sweet and slightly salty filling. And then we also got some fresh coconut for $1, which was sweet and refreshing. We then headed to the airport and flew back home. So that was everything I ate on my street food tour in China. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.